Okay, so we're back. We don't mind any kwabna sante. The achiever mayor says so there can see Abra ye pamucho so anti man fa on sepe Monday edition also no antimi amfa amre. Braso say Lucky Herbal Clinic for Adaroma ye de empesemu bro ewo Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So text message line 1760 Fabre nyenso antimi njebre nyankenkan en tempa na yemfa emmao. Anope yebekwa akojina aye lower manya krobo na afi nimnyamfo a ogina de hye anamu ewo honom ye nimnyamfo Ebenezer Okulite Tailabi enso anope ye dana se ono so abeka ye ha yensa wo ha ebeje oraba kwa ba bia boko
ye nia
ko so sie ku
yami adom nije
cool
enra me nije pa enra me constituency my wo hono eyi odo bi kire ma manage papa me tunsa frɛ wo mu ya to wo pono kakra eni wo mu di nkomo eji eni kakra na aka ifonyi no fact enya asem kitoa na minim se mrewa no omuni masasa enye kitoa in fact
good
adie no koso na anka mi ma meti asia anka go me kai say be say 3 years ni me ye bi adie am ye every year bi am ye ma no ho no sem ko fa no ba ho no ni be transfer no su jina ni kakra but say akola o penyi o oyo ba de na oyo mami ti enra manage pa me da wom nyina wom ba na se me constituency executives ombo modern pa
okay
ombo modern organize me chairman me women's organizer ni deputies ni kankan me executive members ni ba friend choir master
okay
sena o di ade nanim me kwa yie bi nti me delay kakra sana me bidu ho no na aso bibia mu mo so kama yewie na nsu paso togu so
good
ma ye ni jipa ntino ye da kama na ade achi ye nei ye da nyame ase
so far bia ku consensus
nyame adom bibia ye boko yeah.
The next question is a better Ghana so ajin hini wo kama
yes
is it the more advanced in the crowd
no ma bibriye ekoso in spite of me enura say me ni wo mu di nkomo pa apart from say eji ni no so no ye bon komo yen can say bibia ye because if wishes were horses and beggars would ride but enye de ye penyina na yensaka
ba dodo na mo saka
dodo na yensaka
okay
na me ni wo mo bon komo na me kan dum so asem kire wo mo say wo mu bisa me say na den ye friend dum so no kra ma ni bibisa me na me so dum so no de ugba kro kese ni mu na ya oteninka ba ye hono mu de nyame adom nkane dum ye ni hono mu
ba o jibre chechire mu se de CD nya no
me kire wo mu de kwan so fa de bae ene de esi o mampanyi se na ye ha no a wonna wo ho ne ade nyina me ka kire wo mu e ma binumu say na kono na amanfo sorry radio zo dun na me say enye se ye nya wo hwe na ya asem na ba
okay
na sebi aban so etu na mo maka de aban ya no mo tu nyina me pomo de kire wo ma se e ma wo mo ti ase
all right okay well one of our longest serving member of energy or committee, longest serving so far on that committee. He needs and stands to be re-elected for Obuasi East. Afraid he knows what time is it. Into oye okendi fua ochro kwa abefaso a obegada ohu na wade abobra no na osa sumo ewo mrahye bedwam no sa titru de fa enyinem kane ho dundum so ho nsem no ne nim deɛ kɔnka utility ho nsɛm ba a wohwɛ ahoɔden ne a wokeka ɔde ka so onim baabi a ɛhini nankasa wɔ na wobɛgyina ɔboase east nso a primaries no deɛ adesɛdeɛ a ɔka nyinaa no sɛ ɔne mo a na ato anamoa no abɛsi ɛnɛ yi anamoa anya no kwantimfi da nti no baabi a adui deɛ adesɛdeɛ ne ɔdɔ sonko na mbɛda ne de akyerɛ ne sɛ akwapa no kɔfo ɛsom a wode asom no ira ɛni yɛde wei sɛ asɔw so na sɛ berɛ no bɛso a wasa adwene ho mpo sɛ wobɛkɔ anaasɛ but this time mama no ntra ɛyɛ line no na ɔnkɔnya green card no owura mu wie a na afei mo a monim no nnwuma pa dada a wadi but longest serving fashion designer Honorable Enin Akwaba.
More beautiful. Profiling big time. I would have done it. You
have a lot of experience.
Yes, it's true.
And you blend it with fashion.
Yes, but they are going to say. This is what I can say. The fair of was a side one. We are a doom song. Because I'm a guy, you know. Yeah, I'm east to 420. Oh, it's a be a west of 4. I was some more.
It is for you now.
Oh, my friend, as a light of them, demand no paint, almost on the best sex. And you oh, Massa, I must say, my program, I
very
but the program no bad saying you go from quarantine or by
no crab uncle was with your way.
Celebrity said yes, uncle.
Very, very important. Now, even I consult some of doing on my own.
Oh, lower mania.
Oh, because Mr. was in here and I rest in your number, but he said for the past by 1 month, they have coach. Is it crunk to another person when you're in?
But my name is America, their first not ECG, not maybe Yakanya Cobb, but I'm a bill no qua an ecosro from 150 cities over there. Yes, I shall say 80, 120, 130, 120. Now it jumped 150 just last month. About 42 cities. If you say a mistake, and
what is so much more?
No,
I share about 42 cities.
And even here, no, I heard that.
I become mistress.
That you would
because no,
if you had
a petition, I'm attention.
And you're prepared.
There be a old one.
Oh, I'll be a mistake.
You got 150, and I'm 300. 120, 150,
number 42,
and about 42 cities.
But consumption, consumption in flat. There's a minimum beer, but any. But if it is below the minimum,
there's a problem there.
It could be a mistake. It's a recording there. You can't record it.
42.
Wow,
42. I'm not even sure. It depends on my page. I can't knock on more office.
That's what I call bank now.
How much you?
Yeah, credit is carry more. What do the Archibald say? Would you know?
I'm not so crowded. Confirm say come back yeah but obwaseboko bibia ne namna ko primary is normal claim
oh yeah clear
bibia come okay this is David Amode shisha so one sir
I was June 13th
June 13th I check 15th mo wo shebre
oh yeah oh that be said that day na so we partial
but who to so our delegates him say oh and I'm out to office
oh yeah delegates my mom who say me in particular no but say MP kakadame pedia coming maybe because after all my back 10 but looking at the situation party rooms here no they need me more than Obia or fresh because one NDC they are on the 2 minutes here 2 minutes more presidency or regions who are regional ministers no most all the district and municipal and metropolitan chief executives. Aside this, my mommy party for them was there. NDC for them, your imagine say, on the light candidate be able to face Ashanti region MPs. On must have selected ministers, municipal chief executive, metropolitan chief executive to contest MPs. Meaning say, even though power no, as still the near place say, on Jejano. And why I say was our last killer wakano, Ukojano man. I know it is the message I'm telling about Omotias here, and especially security wise. What do you say? And this is for there. Would you go much faso? You need somebody there. Will be MC. They are using MCs. They are using metropolitan chief executives. They are using ministers because we say more power, or they have some kind of authority. It also you have to get somebody who also have that kind of authority. I want to bet my counter with anything now. But everybody has a better intimidation. You understand? They have explained things to them. Oh, say they should go by that. What they say? You know, I'm not here. I'm almost say, Ampa, or last killer or what? We in front of a yima, advance and we declare chima because killer there, we be used to know, no one can fight it. I'm trying to say, me them member, I be fight it, my power no, your power because I want you to ban so. Power ne bar, me I've told them. I said it the other time, say, me je power no me retire no. Go pay be na so ma hwe no ya badwuma. Na me so me de madwen kakra manya no de aboa the party. That's all. I see.
All right. 1760 your text message line Fabri Nensu Enjebre and Kinkani na Enfama. I share common as Eba Bigina and Cran Hanum say Canino na Legon for the Crata Barbontin, total for the Crata at Twaso, and a pay so a press release from the Ghana Traditional Council. Nina Efa, Vigila, the celebrities and superstars that they intend to go on vigil. The Abatos latest one here, the ban on noise making and drumming, and Nananum Susu say yema yenuanum etusa na mona ebetia enhyehyeye a ede ato ho ema sabre enkran amamre nyoma bia wo no yes woni mpe dedeye woni mpe hoye bia wo bra etise mu no nti won de adesede akoto aposifo anim se woni hwe nanka ebeya nanka omogitum se oni bia wo ho kwan se otu anamo ese se otu nemu anidie nti enidie ni obunti kebeya ka posifo no enhwe na wono entwe sabre no enko bavifo eno achi kwa so no won so se esesenka wona etu sa na mon ye celebrities ni superstars yi anka enidie mkura no ene ahobrase wono ni nananom bedi nkita ho na omoka che nananom se nananom yinim sese na ekode but ye hyemobo se de sakasaka de obia beba no enya de ebetimi atu sa na nananom wono hu nyina ne se Bribia da nipa koji tumi wa pose for so omo koye kire omo ye vigil onu mutu anamon bia ebe wi achi no na akoya asem foforo kra enti pam no twa no bibia nkoka papa enje kire de ti omo pese kire de bia beba muti no apose for hwe na nke be ya oni ye nuanum celebrities no emman sachwe emma dapotia a follow within ban on noise making and drumming no komo ntwema ne ntra yesa ebrekro no ye be di san komo no na afia kuginem Dr. Makoba, Nsema Atuja, political science lecturer, KNUST, all children say, nay, who could new patriotic party, MPP Amanyu Kurima, Trocho for Payino, or ye Dribu, Dodo. And Tibedis uncle, when I bring my acquaintance, Abidina, a doctor for a Chiatia Hodo only Dino, Sector Minister Harina Drisu, on the Swasma or Catch. Moreover, in my mission, I'm sure so follow Frida, celebrities, notable among them. Yvonne Nelson ne sa akɔdeɛ ne wɔn aka kanisha asese ɔno nso dum so na kan ti nsu ata apɔnkyɛni ɔgye wɔ but yes I refresh your memories yɛhwɛ anamo wɔn pɛ so ɔmo tu yɛhwɛ ɛba ɛbɛto aso.
You're Ghanaian?
Sure.
Okay, and you're going through a doomsaw as well. I'm also going through a doomsaw. The thing is, I've been tweeting about doomsaw must stop like long ago. Like I started this whole tweet thing like ages ago, but I don't know why it trended that day. I tweeted it, I tweeted around 12 midnight or something. The next morning I realized it was trending. I don't know why I started trending on Twitter. I don't know, everything happens for a reason. So it's not like I've never, spoken about doomsaw or the problems we're facing in the country and all of that. I'm very vocal about stuff like that. So I don't know why it started trending, so that I don't know. Okay. But I guess it's because Ghanaians are frustrated and everyone is tired.
Okay.
I didn't want to be a coward. It was trending on Twitter. Everybody was tweeting about it. I actually met up with my lawyers and I was like, hey, I want to take it onto the streets. I want to be that voice for every Ghanaian. I'm Ghanaian. I'm suffering. I can't afford petrol anymore. I have a gen, but I can't even afford the petrol anymore. I can't preserve my Zalatan for my eye because I use Zalatan and Cosimolol for my eye. I've got pressure on my eye. So we all have a lot of changes. I'm worried about all the Legon students who are writing exams who don't have electricity to learn. I'm worried about people dying in hospitals. I am worried about There's a whole lot. I'm sure you also have your own challenges as a Ghanaian. So I just we all want to be that voice. Van Vekam, myself, DKB, Kweku Elliott, EXO, Nikki Samona's Becca, we all want to be that voice for Ghanaians. We just want our leaders, we just want government to hear our voices. You know, we want our voices to be heard. That's just it. We're not... I don't know, we've never insulted anyone, you know, we're not bashing anyone. I believe they're working, but we just want them to work harder. You know, we need results. You know, we need deadlines. This thing has to happen for us because we've come a long way as Ghanaians and we need electricity to function as a nation. So we need it to be done ASAP. He come out with that statement.
During his State of the Nation address.
When was that, please?
That is earlier this year.
Okay, I also remember that we were promised power badges last month, and we're in May. So, didn't we hear about last month as well? What happened to the power badges last month? What happened to them? Tell me what you also think about that. So I'm also Ghanaian, I'm worried. So all I can say now is, okay, they've made another promise that September they're going to sort it out. We pray it happens in September. But as a Ghanaian, as a celebrity, as an actress, I just want our voices to be heard because the average Ghanaian on the street in Kaneshi will complain and nobody will hear her voice or his voice. So I just want to be that person, you know, to bring out everyone's voices as we're all Ghanaians. Everything is in place. We're still having a vigil on the 16th, same venue. It's the bridge in between the Legon gate and on the run. That's where we're having it. We're walking down towards the Accra Mall area around Villaggio. So everything is in place. We're not, I mean, every great thing, when you embark on any great thing, you're going to have challenges. So that's natural, that's normal. But yeah, it's still coming on.
We've met because we have a May 16th vigil coming up and we are preparing for it. And so basically that's why we've met here. The May 16th is coming on and this is just to prepare to make sure that everybody is there as we've announced.
Okay. And what are the core issues that have come up so far during your deliberations?
I really don't want to discuss the details of the deliberation. I think the important thing is that we've put out notice that May 16th we'll be having a vigil. Okay, we'll be proceeding. We'll be walking quietly from the bridge between On the Run and the University of Ghana gate, the old gate, to Tetakwashi, the green park around Tetakwashi opposite Villaggio. And over there we'll have a vigil. What we want to do is to amplify the voices of ordinary Ghanaians concerning Dumsor. We think that Dumsor must stop. Something must be done and done quickly. We are not happy with the fact that promises have been made, they've not been fulfilled. We are not happy with the fact that the government does not seem to be taking this seriously enough. We know they are working, but they are not doing enough, because if they were doing enough, this problem would have been solved by now. They've made promises and they've not, fulfilled them. Now we are not sure whether the promises that have been made or the new ones that have been made will also be fulfilled.
Okay, and this is not the first time a group is coming out to protest or speak against the worsening energy crisis. What do you hope to achieve differently? What will be the next line of action if you just have a reaffirmation of government's commitment of fixing the problem?
Every democracy must give room for citizens to vent, okay? One of the things you must notice that these celebrities, for instance, are coming up at this time. We've effectively had Dumsor for 6 years. They have not spoken over the 6 years. Why? Why? Because each time we give our government the benefit of the doubt. Each time they come and say things and we say, okay, let's wait and see if they'll do it. They have sat down, watched, and each time it's gotten worse. Sometimes some people would rather do their business and not talk at all. But it gets to a point where you also have to add your voice, because it seems like all that has happened in the past has not been taken seriously enough. Maybe the powers that be don't realize how deep this problem has affected everybody. People can't think. You can't plan. All your life
Yasaba 1760 your text message like the February and Jabrania Kinka and Fama. Oh, Edin, quickly wash Yvonne Nelson and what area coffee bentel Imani Ghana Limited. Imani Ghana and it was Ghana Limited. Then I can fast celebrity. What follow celebrities no more? Oh, serious speaking, but I'm a shame conference here, Jamaica. And tell me to your radio scenario there and to me, shall fully but meaning a bit about or more move on somewhere. But oh, serious speaking, am I here? Krumhano. And no because what? I was some kind of say in classes. Yeah, Sabigana for ye, ye good and mercy.
Bibi Koswa, that's will be a Ghana name. Now affecting no. No can once a man. Then you get some Ghanaians that on feel some more Ghanaians will be. Near doing Pakratem. But it is a micro or no, the Jim oil or the lights na here. Lights not affecting no, or the zoom. If you're a generator, full autonomous. A brand of fuel, your tears woman on and one to so I'm going to enjoy her. They go so turn about them. Nasa also a Ghanaian, no Casana, no, Ubetina Tem. I used to West and yet, but it was the one used to my manner, not a time. Because what can't someone, a seminal, a no crack, name of no crano, affected a man, a man, paying not to so on to me, Jumano, and it was a dinner time. What Ghana trend Benny Acomono? So, oh, true. Now I was on what you meanwhile, the all do in manner term. The one channel say man. The old manner term, the one channel say, am I or more cancer, and so, Odiatem. Because of this, old party being the party in the was not saying, no man in your crown, they should support. Massa, no visit Ghana. Maybe a drone, Kia Passadiano. Say, me what party went to know, no matter what, whether good or bad, or you don't want to say, there's no be this will be a can be found. Very sad. Me supported your moya. Now, me cry with you in demonstration. Because I didn't cause the master enquiry. The winning I borders about mismanagement. Gentleman manager Sikaye. They're wasting most of the fund. Jada said that judgment debt and the one see fee basa, basa. Now, what to a country now will be into oil, will grow with about 7.5. About with oil, will grow 3.5. I mean, oil near 2 year and saying, what are we gaining from this oil? Ye 2 oil, and so Jessica crown to crude and power plant. Ye 2 oil, and so cry a person sika and top badges. Look at badge a free tekiba. A badge that can cost a friend saying that will cost $220 million. And your property, and bear what dear. A trauma emergency for 3.5 years. You better know the parliament say a emergency, and you know, young person now, young coin build, operate, and transfer for $550 million. And the other tunnel, 220 million. It will take 1 year to completing of the amount. What's now say? A bar, as I do with bar parliament, maybe that's our question. A few quote, my colleague was telling me that this is an emergency. And I said, so over 3.5 years, no, no one is a problem we have. But come on, share, go 1 year between my dinner by any idea. The months now, most of them want some emergency. And over now, catch him, say, 3.5 years. Let's see, you know. Over catch him, say, a emergency, you know, young print, me and for a sicker $550 million. And come Obia, and they are giving them 220 by a property. You could have $550 million. Now, buy out 2 years and no more. When you sky no papa, when you get to Uncle Foga. And you're wrong. What is wrong is wrong. And now, with this $550 million, VRA is going to pay the crude. They will go to buy for buy the crude. Look at that. I buy yeah, but my target 220 million. That's our whole. Now we are buying now throw money out like this. Now some of us who never come and comfort you, not 10 years. Now me have a problem with my time that go. Go bonus mama home. Say it didn't comfort them. Me so be try said me count of credit. Now try to be my time. Bonus mama home.
Member of Parliament.
I'm a member of Parliament. I'm not a Ghanaian. So you know ma and yet na me can no attack ba na me jazz me member of Parliament gently. But the member of Parliament me tun chain. Because what back one of attacking well who's a member of Parliament or attacking me. There was a member of Parliament tun chain to attacking no. So they also living in this country because no more connect time. Ye sika. But I wouldn't say no more when you have seen that for cat. It's cat on the good bottom. That wo man and not your mama. The personal money on one business all around the Debian cat as way. I don't know so for 220 million about renting for 550 million. And this is short money, I wouldn't do that. Masa, you're a businessman. We know what is going on. It's bad. Because a man of support to you can go ahead and do it, but I'm the problem of the sad drama now. And I miss someone say, I know they always say traditional something. And if possible, now, I'm going to relocate here. Masa, there are so many regions that are ready to welcome them. I think say I'm choose to talk around it. Western and Central and Eastern and Ashanti, won't be bad. Ashanti Square, they like, we all join. Or just even any regions they go, we join. Because, Master, I do so well. First, in Korea, what I dance it, not do some affect you. But for the past 1 month, Master, almost so go through it. But first, now can do some more. What does that mean? I'm saying, no, dear, you had your light to dinner as a moon Philippines should be. Oh, now, the econo was not a course only as oh, a bay, we are on it, we are on it, politicians brought for. Say, you know, every Ashanti, every Kumasi, every Takrade, every Accra Tema, a concrete to us. Situation like West Opa, mobile friend, few bosses, your bossy, yet do something by you, you but 1 month, you know, you started, in Crook, in Kutua, what dancing, me crooning, now do quite yamati as almost all dear. Papa Yams was necessary because so many of them are considered homo. But other people don't. Not first and cover. They say I call district, I call municipal, metropolitan area. I didn't know. I had hurry. I didn't want if you say I know by you know. So they become a catcher. Say about we know. Oh, can't draw. But then because oh yeah, you make us you. About we. Oh, can't draw. I don't know about say April. And I'm not going to say, woman, no, April. They say, Jamaica. Can't power, there's on my back this year. I'm talking about agreement with April, August, September. Look at that. And we just animal in one side deceive Ghanaians. Thinking, say, what you say, you are making money, who just can't go, a do last year. What you say, Ghana for, a woman come do a man, 50 to 100 that they will vote for you. They lie. So this election, all for 1 time. 1 billion Ghana will be on to because already, if you even solve this problem, already no, I'm going to confirm a traffic. Already, I'm going to confirm business. Not say it will fix the problem we have. So, no more losing any business I say no, any I say no.
Apart from approach our government to take care, not approach for we want. Take care of my team.
What I'm saying is that for the 3.5 years, Abawe win.
Yeah,
Abawe is a lucky government. The luckiest. No, but to say, you 2 oil. It's giving you money. You have 2 oil more. I'm on it. What I say? I oil to make it to a view, and I'm one. And we are affected to Casio. What now? We are net exporter, and I'm one. We export more of the importer. You can be sorry, importer. We export to a view. We are the net. We import more than the export. And the price now follows you. You are gaining more than you are losing. This is simple, because the whole to know. I know share now, and the whole crown, associate the whole to know the effect. It's a tissue man. You are rather gaining. Because we now total more on the floor. And also, so crash and cry. What man gains on you, not to find your property. The animal said, Jada, they are good car. Sada, they are good car. National service. Now every month. Because you can't body. Now, that's kind of home for that. So about 2-3 years after the home. Oh, that's a cowunya. Now, when you should ye or investing in a nice way, the end result, so let's say,
okay, so the problem of this administration is more effective and efficient.
Effective and efficient, and they don't know how to apply Sikomunyano. Omo applies kind of wrongly because as a call, maybe I'm over there, I could share any the editor to will me judgment debt, CP, any whatever no. And no more imagine say, I deal with any time and a buy. Someone say a year, for time to buy there, and then let's call them and find out. Now go ahead to it, can we cause or produce car. So as you cannot channel through energy. About 2 years ago now. Masa, can you be
all right, we don't hear that.
You mean me that's it.
Over to us, but in try how many back home.
Starting
in try how many back home. Okay, yeah, to us. So, Yasaba, I make out text message line here 1760 1760. Fabra and Ninja Brain and Kinka and from Honorable in Wahasa. So now. Nimnyafo Ebenezer Oklete Taylor bin so atena sara bento en common so.
Nua me da se. Em se me nua kasa no. Okay, no me be bebree. But you see the cost no. And now say baby I have been 2cc no. It is not like aban atena say aban ni age say baby I do yi. And now problem I hear come no. Aban has not recognized the fact that it's affecting us. So they are saying. And yes, Aban to one more into anamobia. But you see, some people are just refusing to really, understand the situation. Some.
How?
Maybe the fact is, Aban Yankasa ba out Abeka say situation, to the extent say President Ankasa. Okaya can could see say Baba for cry affect you. So they say, government recognizes the fact, the situation. Say that the BRT. Now, say what you want to abai asheda. The okay ni na person can say abai asheda. No, they are quite lazy to say sikebia abai same na abai managing year. But that is not who can the okay ni na who can as no kre enchire agana mai. Ade, ukasa no can say. Your net importance of crude oil. What did they make? And it buy what do you call it? Price no bar from no. It's like I teach Ghana for enjoy. But you have also forgotten. Say a crude oil na kwakotono Ghana sikano. Enye dollar na yedi wa no. Yes sir, uto petrol uto fuel petrol station on mo. Who the see the neto? Aban go kra fuel na ba okoto dollar and o de go to ba. So they are say okoto dollar and odukoto no odeba. 2 dollar no CD dollar no enye ade aban and ewo control aban ni control so you are forgotten so say na eka before Ghana hanu no
Ka hodeda
me ba je say ka keke aban subsidize petrol big time fuel aban subsidize even up to now BDC is Ukraine aban edi wo muka
Not so.
aban edi wo muka ye wo to the extent say anytime bia dollar no ebe san cost bia no sa exchange what loss forex loss ni nyina no aban tua edi ma BDC no utua say ye wo man tua onumfa fuel no eden emma it is a uka to say dia aban intentionally aban team wording anything say fuel no conform ewo amanonia aban so wa sheda e na onte so meanwhile no so no unim no kra the fact say fuel na yeto ha no say na yeto no enye sa na yeto no amanoni because hwe na say o convert o hwe na o convert e na ha no so the majority of the fuel na ba no nkasa no That's why the rate.
Because you manage the economy well.
Oh, come on.
Yes, you should manage your city.
What
You should manage your
for how
economy well
long?
to stabilize the city.
Remember, who kasa no man kasa. You see, who kasa no man kasa. Look, 147 no kan no. We Ghana never bought crude oil at 147. We never bought crude oil. Tell me when. We never bought crude oil at 147. So the Ghana, and even that Ghana, about how many minutes? How many minutes? So the Ghana say how many? How long did you stay at that price?
I not
you will never bought it.
So why are you saying how many days does it?
Even on the world market, how many days they do on? We are on sir. So they are saying, they are on sir. Anything when you come now, because what do you call it? Ya manage sikeye whatever. Look, oil now you two on. How many barrels a day? Now, what were the projections? And aban arrangement ben and I say agreement ben aban ko sign she ben aban ko ye enye Professor Mills Adare mo buy and son oba be kan one say mama ye nya be say 9% bra. It was I mean ye the chair woman virtually. Ye the chair woman because of who to one who can say amanfo nya cat. People one person for bringing the people here was even getting more than our friends saying aban. Aban.
How?
So the maker say, what if you get 3%? Yes.
It's more than what the government was getting.
Look at it. I mean, look at how much they invest.
Former Minister
Me say how no men Kasada. How much? What was how much was their investment? Master, you see, young kind of you see, look, if we don't accept, say, yeah, count a mistake, we will never get anywhere.
Look, push to accept.
Ghanaians, and those
particular party.
the actors, no. The actors in this economy, those who
in this case, MPP now come.
MPP, what do they make us say? To the extent that a group, just a single group, who beside say how much? What was their investment? Which warrant saying Gayamba over 3.5? What do they make us say? What a damn power on me. What was their effort?
They brought in the people.
They brought in the people, so they must get that much. They must get that much free money for them to go and chop. Who can say? Because they show bottom. You see, woman who yes who once and also who was that. What creating all this? Ama your breast is here now. Who you were near you?
Yeah, creating your mama.
Look, who can about this management? Look, for time not we have anything like we never had anything like single spine. You know how much? You know the pressure. Single spine, single.
Is it about the implementation?
It is not about implementation. It is not about implementation.
And I say,
it is not about. Yes, it's a good policy. It is not about implementation. It's about the cost involved. It's about the cost involved. We need to implement. What I say is that we have decided. Say, we carry the cross. As Ghanaians, you see, you pay structure. No, I say, you review. Ya review woman say omudi no kosoro no ekosoro woman say omudi no nko baby no anko it all came with a cost.
Let's ambra now celebrities
no me ba I'm me say me chere amamfo no mti ase say the all ti on ka say Ghana ya nyesika bi afi baby na ya manage ni ye anything na ewo crisis man. That is false. You are not telling, you are misinforming the people. What do they make us say? Let the people know where we are coming from.
About Super,
how much? You see, in America, it's not about. If I have my own way, I can make a president say.
How much?
I can make a president say. So you see, you can't about corruption. Say, I buy like national service. He also mentioned national service. National service. MPP before the echo year investigation. And who say tia MPP for na abayan kasa and establishing ST committee say won ko hwe ade no sa abayan ade as I say and then start here sa abayan ko granted say aye for 2 years na sa abayan ko investigation no dey back out and also no a mistake away.
Oh my God.
Must we not talk about it? Government itself say no me see me fight corruption. Media dey never out no enu mo no ebetia me mo mi nyanka me catch a president say
on can
say that's what Ghanaians so one tia
na ubiem sir
na ubiem a so they make us because ye ubiem a ye see here ye nyina ye kasa say ghost name go enne say accountant general say makohu nipa 2000 so a na no so buy any problem national service for problem about hono abaya ama BNI for akwa investigation wo di enokura na ba ye retrieve sika no onu so si boy dida e wo court say ya ye retrieve sika no o si boy. So what do you want government to do?
The person abaya say I don't abaya trust dey be amani we are
say. Are they saying say masa no we need say tedipa no go go na
I dey talk for we as na abaya fa paper ho.
Minua you see say nipa no onko bo kro no here we dey no akokochi no mistakes ni maya. How do you
maybe all man say the monetary na ekosa na kwesi
the cost say the point is say ade no ko na say wo outi ti say ya roto wono no does it mean say ono no omu hu no omu pese ade no efa ko ansa na omu ka ho asema na is that what he's telling me? Is that what they are telling us? Se mo amunim since 2009 anka BNI anko anko hwemu anka obetumi atra won men na asite National Service Secretariat. Will you have done that? No. We all didn't have the information. Buying on its own, and my information about out. And also see boy. Is that what we want?
Okay, so back to the celebrities.
Look, back to the whatever. Yeah, and yet demonstration. How many times now we got demonstration about Doomsday? Oh my, is that what will solve the problem?
A caps problem.
They say,
so true about
my brother. You see that I am going to say, and some of the lady name can't see. How different is that from what we heard from Akufo-Addo, we heard from those who went for that Doomsday demo?
And
just say Ethiopia, government is taking steps to rectify the situation.
Which are
one. When we see this what do you call it? This month, we'll see some slight improvement. Yes.
And pay the cover making come out.
Maza.
I don't kind
of say. You see, or can about great grass here. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact say situations more instances are can you actually cut off because in the area this is 1 week can you cut off because we have transmission problems. Your transmission problems already no can you actually go cut off what do you make and no you block up all that. But just put all of them together. Then we are not being fair. We are not being fair to ourselves because we are not telling the people the truth. So they make us say anything. The first say can you cut off no doesn't mean say no anything cut off. We have transmission problems already in this country. Say can you cut off? It will be erratic. It will cut off anytime. Yeah. So they say it is over can say to say abai enye I mean and very interesting. When we see abai ye bibi no enough. That is what they are saying. The MMT, or if I got them, if I heard them well, that's what they are saying. Abai here, baby. What else do you want government to do? Government is saying, I am bringing batches. I am building, the approach of government is not just to manage the thing, but to make sure, say, we fix it. Government has given a timeline. By December, the situation will be rectified. It will be fixed. What again do you want government to do? Going onto the streets, celebrities, demonstration, is that what is going to solve the problem? That's the question. And they want to say, Uber, I was listening to the other Bentel. Very unfortunate. Okay, baby, sometimes, you do pomponsubia. We shouldn't think, say, we know it all. No. No, at all. Look. Why would you say in Cranford can about James what do you call it noise making and drumming not generators gensets and they generated the most noise it's an insult. Who did he in Cranford attempt?
How?
Yes. What are you talking about? No, please.
And the process and your man our bros and did your bar now.
And did your bar. And their friend did it. And then your friend did it. And then your friend did it.
You see, I also generated a
into the Omu can say, Grafon needs a one for so generator. Omu needs a car stream. Omu needs a car stream. Now, Oshepra generators no do na woman use no. It is not in the night. Woman, I must say, by time when I am open, who do generator. You put up your generator. But for you to come out, to say, Grafon say, what noise, echo for no generators. It's an insult. I am sure, say. That's it. I'm not being mischievous, but I'm just telling you, sometimes, kasa, kasa. And so you should also share and to Nepakua, can say no. So they make us say, put yourself in the shoes of the person.
So we are vigil, a demonstration.
Vigil in the night. Noise, a travel
around 6 p.m.
Me see noise in the night. Noise travels faster in the night than any other time.
So the choice of even an adjono
crown so no crown asem kese because you don't know who demonstrations upon demonstrations in this country turn out to be violent. I didn't know maybe brave. So they make us say, and you know nobody is taking it from them. They have their rights to demonstrate. But what we are saying is that the people are saying say no butu say there's a ban on noise making. Why don't you relocate? To avoid all that is going on.
Okay.
For you to go and say something, ever feel say you are insulting the sensibility of
but I said the police before you are aware no more.
Oh no, you see, look, we to make a mistake. Police in it to me ebia. They didn't avert their mind to that. Obia raise concern say this is what is likely to happen. Now I can't tell any partner say uncle doom generator. And you're fair. It is not. It doesn't show any discipline at all.
Okay.
I don't know me expect any maybe I hear causes here. You see, and me person me no. All the na dream cause. Say, enye bibia enye the first asema baninti no. Enye asema banti ne bema obia soro kan asema ope. Look, the way the woman who can say woman who share ni also who share the tweet not starting here now. Now he was even imputing on the intelligence of the president. Opeso say Opeso Odi president granted. Now the fact say energy crisis in but you know how to talk. When you're talking to president. There be nothing else because the president can no. That is not what I'm saying.
President, I would touch you because you voted for
you. Can deal with you, but
it is civil.
Tax now the doesn't also mean that but you're also giving room for people to say anything. No, but you can't say but you can't say but you can't say but you that is it because you're a member of parliament.
And yes, a member of parliament. Obiara won the right, and now me will freedom no, and me have.
Exactly so.
The same as the president.
The so say ensusuye ti dey dey say we nyina akire no. So dey nyina ntimi nye pede.
Masa, we dey attempt their name and support.
Thank you very much. But that is where we are all heading to. And protecting.
And I'm just a Ghana for me. Yeah, ka obi asem one source no man.
The American say what I want us to be discussing now say yeti high we are member of the energy committee. You should be professing, ideas, programs, how to go, say resolve. Oh no, you say it. People are listening. Yenti say, who can say, abai fawe kosia, and abai and but you don't wait for government to take a decision only to come and be criticizing wrongly. So they make an answer. Because criticizing wrongly.
Okay.
And the fact say be assembly banintin say obia can get me so no the president atem and I can asema ento asun onu so wo amanfo onu so wo moja e wonimu
okay
to say the oka say obi nim na so ka bibi kire wa wo so udi ne be udi ne kana say anything no ye ma hanom because ye ma hanom because ye be that time ye ba say ye be dwi oman no
okay
na ya ka say ye say anati
on my colleague I can say them what you say $1 na dey change dollar no cedi dey change dollar no for crude no enye no na your mama time na dey bia $1 na dey koto crude me wa economy no enye me ne wo oman he na betimi say e be stabilize cedi na enye me no me no aban asede the normal obahye no na dey usika na ho dey ba and he shouldn't say and also ye bremu aban. Now, again, Cosmos. Many as a business or be on your business there. Or beating baby. Mema ba war. Say the Ejmo oil, your Pagana, oil since the 70s, and your oil and the commercial quantity. And what could you go for no waba? And no more agreement. the money, the 3% that was given to EU, and I'm buying 3%. Remember how I'm no bear juma. I'm not striking a deal. So whole side, I'm taking this from your side. So I'm fine,
because I am privy to some information.
Excuse me.
I am privy to some information.
I'm fine, Mamma Crana. On my mind.
And then you know,
what did they do?
Financial engineering. You see how these people
because they are just privy to information.
Certificate that on him say not now ama we mu eba be masa men yes ade no o yes a man ko be sere anopai obema o masere wo anopai jai say certificate e wo all the information and not na ho and want me ama no na mama
so certificate
o de ye Only I
hope I had the son of a person.
Masa, so what
son of a person can keep people on the
no one to me, I'm putting into practice. Babong, a simple simplicity. So I say not to true all this information.
What I want you to know, the information you for the coin. You for the coin. Information I want the coin got 3.5%. And you know if Juma Chachum year over the years they go on the coin that is what Ogoton you know. But see, oh yes.
The data not you over Koreana. Oh. That mean what is he trying to say? Say information. No.
No. Don't go that way.
Don't also go that way.
Don't go there.
Because
let me explain myself better.
Shop right by.
Let me explain
myself.
You know
they were having a 3%.
Let me explain myself. Hold it.
I can't buy deal. I buy also about royalties 5% also about corporate tax 5% also carried in 10%. So what are you talking about?
Hold it.
Abba did not give part of his friends the share of alpha money.
What I want people to what I want the good people of Ghana to understand is that the EO group did not bring those people from vacuum.
Ali, they were privy to information.
They were privy to some information which they sold to the people.
Who gave them information?
And that thing came from GMPC.
Master Busansa
I am telling you, see information here. When they call for GMPC, it was not the work that they did. How much did they invest into oil exploration? Did they get up just out of the blue to go bring them?
It is GMPC.
It is because
Ghana property
no, man, but hold it. The American don't get you. What I'm saying is that the American say, let me make myself clear. What I'm telling you is that what is you for the go for buy? Based on information
they had. And they had that.
Where did they get the information from?
They stole it.
Oh no. Whether it was
stolen, my brother, listen to me carefully. My brother, let me tell you. Listen to me. Yes. Listen. What I'm saying is that yenim say ansana yeben you for no kwakofa we no ba. Yes, bibi.
Na yes bibi egu ho no to the extent say even kwa ye ko high rig oil rig na ya to bi da. The drill ship kwa na ye will be you be be no. Now you will be. You were cocksure, say you oil. And exploration GMPC had a lot of data. That data no and attractive woman buy how the data moved from GMPC to EO
through for this those guys to go and do that.
That one I don't know. That one what I'm saying is that information came from GMPC, so they were privy to some information, and that was the basis. Stop that kind of thing. So you just get up. You just get up and no, Master. Who sorry keke?
You are making people see that.
You just get up. I am not saying we are. I am no.
Buying cigars are buying on their No, that is what you are.
I am not saying.
It's not right.
I'm sorry. If that's what you think.
It's not right.
But what I'm saying is that
it's not right.
I'm trying to explain something. Me patrol.
What are you talking about? Omo de ayibano. Badge ne bano. Omo de echo no. Unim ska eko. Ska me ma ba ho. Eko omo Ghanaian president on the buy no. Ono gini me abai emma ho. So me the badge ba na me go for strike me deal. Na me je me ya. I mean why all this thing really surprised me this morning.
Let me explain myself.
You are surprised me this morning. Oh, man kasa mo go go di fa kasa ma bra onim.
Me mo bia di. Enyina ye ka asem back. Wo de no na o se. Krata bi wo ho na da GMPC a. Na eche adwuma bi akoso. Amagana to but so ntimi saade we ya ka se enye MPP nyame adom ana oil no kofuo any DHS SSDH ebepie but enye MPP na pay oil to ya de da Ghana for akoma so we asase established nti eche se adwuma bi akoso and not necessarily during the time of the MPP time.
Nobody is saying
so
that.
And he's saying that EO group number no his suspicion is that
suspicion.
Omam 50 preko. Omam 50 preko. Me bamba ti. Omam 50 preko.
Me kasa bio. If it's suspicion and there's a na dwe na e na sa. But the whole kasa no on kasa say
onim
say sa dey na course so. Na me chance say I don't even prove no. What the TV so. You can say that is wrong.
The mechanism in
it's wrong.
Omayeni, let me just tell the guy ni come about Tony. The mechanism me want to see ano limestone wo me chrome. So they say.
It is closer to
meba
now preview.
Yes sir. Se me tu kwa fia no sisi na me ko Norway na me ko kan kire o me say limestone wo me chrome o mra na o betu a na me nim de me gina so ana me boa
ko nim say
ma ko ho obi aye se nti o me geologist obi na aye adwuma wo so e no ade information ade amam no me hu say what do you call it limestone e wo ho nti me ko na me ko find the back it's based on the information that I have. That information. Why don't you want to give credit to that person?
Now what why
don't you want to give credit to that person?
Group as my
and I mean can say
aside EO for no. I'm beside Papa with say me news not Ghana there. So many rig and pass the same spot at Oman. And yes, you for them Cosmos by no. I'm a call conference. My new Dr. Chumes, Honorable Dr. Chumes Yampofo. He was my ranking member. I was the vice chairman of the committee. Then we went to France for energy conference. Bronibia, the whole world, one day champion oil, can all man speech say, Ghana dear, oil be the Ghana between oil piano. In Kuntumpo. Because him, the
magic of the
rig Oma went to the cosmos.
Okay. And that was the magic of you. Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh, Malabo. Business and then magic. Malabo me. Oh, maybe your business won't be business. Who call Lansto? Now go for Biba. So Lansto will chrome. Illegally. Or acquire BBR legally. Ebi ono wa side mo be on contract.
The American say.
Aside mo
go na go form ba.
Go na go form ba.
Listen. No obi aye hwemu da one.
Obi aye hwemu da one mo.
If you are talking about credit na.
Are you worried about Sika Cosmos Yama you and also you are worried about say you praise Chachuli GMC zone.
Ni nyina Sika no ni nyina. Because if you see everything. Because we are now talking about the fact that
Yeska. Yanda like about it can never be a bicycle.
Somebody's pocket. Oh no, and then you'll be okay.
Make up pocket, no.
Yes, okay.
And you more pocket, no. Pocket, no, sir. Wow, him says, we are wood. Obina, true Obina say, also Cheska, one background, one friend.
True one.
Why you Missika? I comfort.
Never see. Yeah, try home in back. Ever try and come. So yasa by consider lucky about for us is one of us say free joada copy me fiada ewo eye mpese mu on Adom TV multi TV so me do mind the copy that Honorable Edward Enin oboase East Mashebedwani sa so na Ebenezer Oklitete labi and so ye lower manya crop so Mashebedwani on edi nkomo enche be page mu na fe nana ya brefo de fisem ato aso e de amount Political science lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Dr. Richard Amwakumba, has described the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party as a liability. According to him, Kwabena Japan is the major cause of the problems in the party and does not therefore deserve to be still be the chief scribe of the party. There's a quotation here. He should step aside and allow someone who is capable of bringing peace to the party, else Kwabena Japan will destroy the party. He is really a liability to them, he stresses. MPP recently has been under immense pressure after an emergency steering committee called by the first vice chairman in the absence of the general secretary and the chairman. The general secretary has since condemned the calling of the meeting, describing it as part of moves to sabotage his reputation. Speaking on radio on Thursday, he vowed to deal with his detractors at the right time. But Dr. Mwakuba explained on Asempa FM Ekusi, saying Friday that unlike the general secretary of the National Democratic Congress, who brings peace in his party anytime there is chaos, Mr. Japan seems to court trouble and should either learn to be a peacemaker or step aside. There's chaos. Who is Kwabena Japan to hold the MPP to ransom? Okay, so Opati Asem, we can say what's happening?
Yeah, but that's it. Sir, Dr. Adani Delali, right? Said you also here. Anyway, me name so MPP name. I don't even know. So MPP name me because me name. But again, so MPP name so na or no so. I can answer where. There's also or the petrol. Sa kajano. I'm a jano at the more. Because I'm so okay. We say Kwabena peace in my party. But the all kinds you know. Wait, mama. Obi so all Kwabena side so. Abeka bibia. Edija beba more. In the first place, or can some, but the way can no, me I won't take it. Oh, and dear bar, me as some way buy no. Let me feel say, Nadia na bar, MPP, any small thing. Now radio so no be a casa. I buy no more bossy image, my métier. Adom FM, na métier so my friend, former General Secretary John. Now all casa some no and some baby. I'm say nothing na MPP for. Asamaba, not a far current general secretary. Not a former general secretary now comment here. Do you know how people will take it? People take it as a will take advantage of the SC announced with the ABB. I didn't like the whole idea. The daughter was with the boom. So I find time and I'm afraid Kwabena Japan say, what is going on? Because a general secretary I'm down for. No, so or invite me a yebi, I won't answer and another see you. That was Obi was here. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, tradition. Was you I mean, by Monday next by meeting, how can you come to such a meeting?
The best time.
Or no class of proposals and can you Tuesday? And when we say Tuesday never pass. Or when I say, yeah, yes, I didn't know. I didn't know. Now, me the people some find out say, and tonight, dear emergency. No, was it about a veteran? No, I must say yes, a veteran. No, maybe that's a veteran. They said that, but I know the emergency because you know, say, Saturday Tuesday, no. Yeah, one for converting. My timetable. No, the attorney said, "Sir, any party no much share nipa na wi." Na honorable Christian Church, yes, of course, a Western. Former Minister for Foreign Affairs, J. Honorable J. Yes, no, also called Greater Accra. Sister Abranda Park, Greater. There's no much said the order that. It no more no who say if that be the case, yeah, then no matter what we are conforming Gazano. At that time, Ombako, acquire Jman. Or how emergency it is. But me, minimum somehow a friend of kind. But do catch him no. I'm saying, if it's about this, yeah, then this is not an issue. I was a month for now. Kwabena was telling me something. Say, Yena no person meeting the court Tuesdays. No chairman, no. Etukwan, general national chairman, Afoko. Or Tukwan yes over that day na Tuesday no bet my meeting. No. Kwabena Japan also say, "Nana say ye no." Or invited the whole party. No, I'm say, "You intimate crowd go ye no." On say, "General Secretary say we here." Oh, the meeting say I'm for uncle. But the meeting say senka say ebia meaning for be some reason because me say invite him to uncle because I was doing my campaign. What I say. It be obi so to uncle with a good reason. Say be obi so in the campaign matter. Obe we no man say na why you say ye dey chiritin bon say na mboa. Enti no say no na dwene say ka general secretary national chairman ba na kono so by Tuesday and na kwa bedun kan na kan meeting no omunya atena bi because already no abontimu no enkofo hu say there's division
but
the meeting is akwa tie the meeting is have come na so mu yenu ntim bia people may read different meaning to it don't dey mention it is no person kombo na and anti ase anya adwuma am say still am koye emergency meeting akofo we na ba but sana message say people no I was see who say baby you do na power na yepe now with this ne small thing na a trigger na we Canadian is not helping the party
we waiver ni bi
but me be that say woman but MP at the age of we contested at the age of 33 2004 na me below 40 ya ma me waiver 208 na 206 no 207 na me 2 years I become age na ma call 35 yeah na me below 40 ya ma me sa 50% this kind of my youth me nya bi da even 2012 kra me nya 40 no papa ya ma me na end there waiver bi ma enjoy me problem say on him to time or your waiver no hula balu Sir John time waiver see no dede so why come time waiver see and dede ba sometimes no mo yes some of us no I say you nutrient me can some no na mo ye to corner bi some ahwe na afi ye no or say about big can some bia say be emwa
ise bi ho person kika
that be me party there I love my party but what I'm saying is say I was so mo me
say ise mo ho
mas asem bia ni ho Jamaican say the example from the amount say maybe timma waiver utima waiver papa utima waiver create some
assembly wo no
I don't get it. Why should this be a problem?
So bibi she ho dia no
maybe say general secretary na o 2 minutes to give weapons on him to amabi e say John amabi and why say me maybe a problem
nipa o de mo mo so yasem
nipa o mo de ma bom de mo na nya asem
na o ma ebi argument say o ma ere fan crabia father a seasoned lawyer no oye former MP deputy minister ono a de no ho oye na dwuma wo na sika papa bia say o hwe titles e da no so ya anyo obi o wa ho kire mu to the extent say ye kotisa sika so bia sika so nti nipa kuo so amunya waivers no and then kwan e fa so e de ma waiver no ase de esuma si dwa bia ye di ni hwan ni say by waiver dia
nti du kwabra so de na ya kwa esuma si de na what about the rest what about Hinto what about Sir John omo waiver no na esuma si na kwabra de na aya kwa esuma si tell impressive areas on ye nyina ye pray for heaven they make sure say e can clear and you cry no dey jack what can na so be town cry forget it you understand me if some against about waiver e call so Hinto ana Sir John I say me against what Babran so
but what to say bibi wo ho no mo ana bibi che ho bibi che party
bibi say sense
bibi wo
oti bibi che no so
bibi say
chuchuri bi wo executives ni tema na
oh the make chance say when you say a call election we no election definitely mo call na a group as a way wa hana we wa and na omo we election I was thinking say ke we end there we presidential there can was say but you say nipa nyanya po me am the type me kama dwi ya makan wi o me ye de me wi ama ye wi o me fan ku bibia nkom mu bi o ankofo bu am say still ano omo habo no ma bi
okay
the basa I'm advising say ya yi sa no mo free mu ni an say ye back together for power
no we tell you peja was secretary so we dey can file
they
was say they was draw my attention to time
I'm for power I'm for power
say uko say
obi dey eja do bia ba je
no asensu esi wo dey no so dey make na insu dey person say me dey no insu person me kasa na so na me kasa you that's it em say the echo so no e wo NPP no e kire ade ba ko pe so it shows how disorganized they are so they make na na the echo so no me nu e kasa no look
don't try to misquote me because don't try to push me
I mean push you yes ewu na say wo si wada say started born and waiting kankan me boa ntino ene de e wo ma say
assumption no say assembly
assumption no say because me de me hu no ene de me te weekend this me tie assembly one former communicators ni bi directors of communication ni bi I can say the problem ankasa if what do you call it Gabi Ochiridako na ono no create problem ni nyina because ono aba out abeka say Akufo-Addo is not going to campaign with the elected officers. So no, okay. And you know the problem is from him. Then they want more fear him. But you see, the Ekosui, South America no, additional there the ma, yeah, sebi ejebia nto yefi no. Me gidi say ye call ye den buy no. Ewom say party you call elections there the amount for cancel but me no can be say ono de o kan asem bia no kan wie you see asema wo be kan no to as you see that wo be to obo na abo across issue no yes ada na san be start eye o ya to issue no wie a ekum mo ano ne ade no wo mu na start no wa start it say bibi eye o ya and you know you very careful your utterances intra or inter-party do elections we should be very careful. What the yebe can o da say yebe call primaries into no let's say things that are not true about our colleague candidate.
No here say you
try to why yes I want him to
is it
as I dey cause no
but you see by
you guys say come on fan ni na wona wo hono ade nso ma wo ho
ma me kan say me njo no miti anu say ya no me what do you call it me former DC me tape na ma ati akotia TV Africa because of primaries kakra ebe ko nti o if you are interested in it honorable tenure no kra me contest no be catch them on say me nko ba bia ndidi na me ndidi na temda though me ni what difference say the onu gidi no na so di me gana but I've never insulted him. But this guy, sorry to say, Akola. No. Sebi, me yeri me upa ga metimi awo no. Otimi ko tran TV so Africa, TV Africa. Nationwide. Yeah, former, say me a drug dealer. Na ya timi am wo koko affairs. Nti the ecost into aso no the time will tell. O dey make am say such a thing. I call pimp, but what will be the basis? Maybe I call. I didn't know what
last week Sunday, I say, Obi Ami, Yasuma, me trying to go Makaba. Obi Namboas, you say, Ruby Nature, and my girlfriend, Ruby Boom, Demi, Achimajim, if you want to take passport. That's right. Me want no because I need to to cry about Ghana. Yeah.
The fact is that time. Tell the Okan, Microsia, so say, Okan, what can we know? I sent to say, we saw say, Okan, what can we know? The repercussion, so the American Obi Awe the defense minister, the deputy defense minister, say a CEO, a drug dealer. Then it's serious indictment. Obi say, "Me na you, but you are
the party.
No, even government. Ghana. So there's
Too bad.
Enye asema ngama mdi bema no abo ewo airways no so. No. Now he was so emphatic.
As if you said
I or see my court Jessica judges no crown na woman fair case no and masa me ti onu ka isi tell me hu ade na me su because of politics inti akwala se be me yeri me hu me ti awo no de okani ani da me ka say because of politics inti no bia sorry no kan sim bia ope anything no da obeto ogbo no akono enye sa da na o
na what pain
inti no say be fa ne say o me kan ma ka wi and say, let us be very careful. They be fear no more ban.
Okay, so a text message about. Please tell your producers to do something about the Bubebe program. The repetition is becoming too much. We need to learn more, not just one recorded and repeated problem every day. Tahiro Sola, no, the banana. It's true that the light situation has improved small because my area, name withheld, we want 72 and 12. Edwin, that's a sharp one, smart one. Oh, please, can you change the time for repeating the promise? Okay, so some of us always miss it because we go to church. Thanks. Okay, come to Secondary Takrady and see. We are enjoying the 24 hours light of like yogurt. Not the way, but the most important question of life: where will you spend eternity, heaven or hell? You must know before you die. Accept Jesus now. Nana Bosu campaign for Jesus ministry. And please, let peace prevail in MPP because we need power come 2016. Greetings to Stephen Amoa, the MP in Sherry constituency. No, MP for Sherry constituency. Please. I wish my mother happy Mother's Day. From Benito Dunko. The same day a woman cares her husband died. All right, so that's it. From Wisdom, Abe Bamboy. Oh, my, now the topic is changing. Vigil must stop now. No more doom so. Period. Good morning. Zoomline workers at Kaswa, Liberia, come collect money from people before they throw your rubbish to the dumping place. When you go without it, it is impossible. There's an MP in Swaman constituency who has been in Parliament for 12 years. Okay, I don't agree to the issue of he has done nothing. That one I disagree. And why are politicians and their traditional cohorts doing this? Need Takikomi should rather stop people from using gensets because they also make noise. They should go to circle and we'll see how generator sets are making noise. NDC should stop using chiefs in their propaganda. Your official became concerned. Can you please find out for us why nurses who completed school in 2013 haven't been paid and posted? We completed school in 2013, but we are still in the house. Something that has never happened before. Abuaji, Okonongomai, please ask immigration headquarters if our flower officers are not entitled. I'm surprised the Pandai MP is around. Not entitled to rent allowance or someone is using it for his business. Pandai for Yachiamo, MP. Oko on oppose on. I know we but Oko on oppose. Okay, Oko on oppose. Among the few, you are lucky. So after your marking Pandai MP, Kenya Japan, I think there are about 8 or so. Collins and the others. See, but Obajoy celebrities no.
Oh yeah, baby, but I had here. See, I say on the basic. Okay. And to baby, the basic no, you better join.
Me no, ehun here. Campaign. For your campaign.
Let me make 12 days for her. There's no budget. Say parliament is be.
But what we say, filmmaking no, any one day. Okay. We transit. Now, what throw scripts.
So take within this period.
Yeah, this should be smart. Okay. So they make us say.
I don't want smart.
No.
But the president said businessmen are making profit at this time.
Advisedly.
But so a businessman, you are making smart money.
Advisedly.
I'm not making.
I am saying this advisedly. I am
not businessman. You are making.
I'm not making now.
You are not making a second collapse business. You are making good money. You are making money.
Success and success. I'm not drink success stimulation for the past 1 year.
It has nothing to do with doom so. It's because you're not a smart businessman.
Because it will control.
Oh,
you know, now we are
this is the time. This is the time. Let me as many time to read a lot. Write a lot more. When the things
the whole thing is that limestone.
Me found on you, me found for. No much of a card.
Dear, God, be on Chrome on the
yes, you know why okay, and I will say, now I have been for to us.